And he got it.
Yeah.
And
Instantly.
Again, so there's instant healing.
Yes.
As he takes this opportunity,
Yes.
as they take opportunity,
yes. There's instant
there
healing.
is instant healing. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mustard Seed podcast. Today we're going to be talking about opportunities and how they're presented to us as Christians, how we deal with it, and also what we take from it as Christians. My name is Tilda and I'm your host. I'm here today with
Najobe.
So, let's get right into it.
If, for example, you know, as sometimes Christians, we miss the opportunity, grabbing the opportunity. Mm-hmm. You know, for example, when the thief that was on the cross on Golgotha with Jesus, you know, as I read in Luke 23:42 says, one of the criminals who hanged there heard insults at him. "Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us." You know, but the other criminal rebuked him. "Don't you fear God?" He said, "Since you are under the same sentence, we are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve, that this man has done nothing wrong." You know, then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into the kingdom." He grabbed the opportunity, and Jesus answered him, "Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." My question is, like, how long did it take before Jesus ghost left him? If he didn't take the opportunity. There and then, he took that opportunity and said, "Let me be with you in paradise." If he hadn't said that, he would have still been, you know, with the other guy, you know, hanging there. But he took the opportunity.
And also I love how he recognized the power. He recognized and said, "Don't you have any, like, how dare you talk to him like that?" Like, he recognized, brought himself forth and said, "I want to be with you in paradise." Because he recognized that where he's going is going to be somewhere that he would want to be. Again, so he took the opportunity. He asked and it was given. Right? All he had to do was ask.
His opportunity was given to him. He didn't have to fight for it.
No. And in some people, we relate it to this day and age. We have people who have opportunities presented to them. We have people who have opportunities, but they might not even see it as an opportunity. They might see it as a task. For example, we have Simon the Cyrene.
In Matthew 27:32-33. You know, when Jesus was carrying the cross, he was overwhelmed by the weight, you know, and the Bible says in Matthew that as they went out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. They compelled this man to carry the cross. They forced him. And when they came to the place called Golgotha, which means a place of skull. So that opportunity was thrown at him.
He didn't have to carry the cross. He didn't have to carry the cross. He could have seen it as, this is going to be so heavy, I'm not going to be able to take it. But he took that opportunity and carried it. Hands down, we know for sure that he would have had a place in heaven with the Father. Right? Because he accepted it, took it, carried the cross and helped him carry all the way to
the end.
We are presented with so many opportunities in this world, and we might see it as a task. Like, for example, when we're serving in church. Sometimes we see it as a burden. Sometimes we see it as
a task.
We're not going to be able to. It's too much commitment. Coming to church early to set up. Coming to church early to do this or to do that. When we see, we might want to sleep in. But sacrificing that comfort. Because we know that where we're going, the result of all of this is greater.
Well, remember, when Simon was carrying the cross he was carrying the cross and Jesus at the same time. Jesus was so overwhelmed by the weight. So he had to carry the cross and Jesus. So he had the opportunity to feel the weight. Just when we're serving under a great man of God, a woman of God, you know, we're helping them to carry the vision. We're carrying the weight and the man of God and the woman of God. So we're helping in the vision.
Right.
We take the opportunity.
But it's sad how sometimes it's not seen that way.
No.
And that's the whole thing, like taking the opportunity to serve.
Yes.
Taking the opportunity to say, yes, I'll do this.
Yes.
Yes, I'll do this.
Yes.
Again, it ties into another story in the Bible with the laborers in the vineyard.
Yes.
And this is taken from Matthew chapter 20. Let me just grab it quickly. Matthew chapter 20 from verse 1 to 26.
Yeah.
The main story, I'm just going to paraphrase.
Okay.
So the main story was about how the workers came into the vineyard to work.
Yes.
Some of them came at different times of the day.
Yes.
But they were all paid the same wage. The laborers started to complain and said, how can I've been here since 6 a.m. This person just came at 6 p.m. and he's being paid the exact same wage. This is not fair. This is not fair. How can that? This is not fair. In real life, if imagine you're supposed to start work at 8 o'clock and you're being paid, say, £1,000, for example. Somebody else is working doing the same work. The person comes to work at 5:59 and closes at 6 o'clock and gets the same wage. You would be livid. You would be upset. Like, how can you get the same wage?
Yes.
Then again, opportunity. Where does this opportunity come in with this? What do you think? Where do you think the opportunity comes in with this story with the laborers?
The thing is, God doesn't see the way we see things.
Yeah.
His vision is everyone has, take the opportunity to be saved. It doesn't matter how long you've been serving Christ, how long you've been in the church, or how long you've been serving him. Once you get that opportunity just to give your life to Christ, that last minute, even you have an opportunity to be in paradise.
Yeah.
Forgiveness of sins.
Yeah.
That's the way he sees it. My children has come back home.
Yeah.
He's waiting, he's waiting just to have the open arms, just come, and he's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another opportunity in the Bible that we see is the woman with the issue of blood. She took her opportunity by saying to herself, if I could but touch the hem of his garment. If I could just touch it, because there were lots of people around him, right?
Yes.
She couldn't reach him from where she was.
Yes.
But she said in her heart,
yes,
if I could but just touch the hem of his garment,
yes,
I would be made whole. And she believed that wholeheartedly. And it came to pass.
Yes.
She pushed through and she touched just a tiny bit of his garment.
Another form of Christian, the struggle. The one who has to struggle to get that opportunity.
Yeah.
She had to, with the issue of blood and everything, she must have been soaking.
Yeah.
And I know the names saying, oh, she's unclean.
Yeah.
But she pushed through the names, through those who are surrounding her just to get to the hem.
Yeah.
That's another form of opportunity.
Perseverance. She persevered.
Yes.
Because knowing that in those days, you're not, when you're not allowed to be among people.
You're called unclean.
You're unclean. You need to be away until you're done, and then you come back into everyone else.
Yeah.
She put that aside because she knew what she was looking for.
Yes.
So what are we looking for?
Yes.
What are we looking for? What opportunities do we need to take to get what we're looking for?
Yeah. She must have been rejected, been alone for them years, because in that times you can't be with someone who's unclean.
Yeah.
So for her to get that power to say, no, I must touch his hem, I must.
Yeah.
She must have been inspired by something or somebody.
She had been everywhere. She went to all the doctors. She went everywhere. And nobody could heal her. Imagine being with this issue for like how many years?
It's a long time.
We go through this for a week and we're like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
She goes through this every single time. Like, no.
All her life savings on this issue.
She was like, no, enough is enough.
Yes.
So now she took the opportunity by thinking, enough is enough. I've had it up to here.
Yes.
I hear this man can heal.
Yes.
I'm taking my chance.
Yes.
But she noticed that, oh no, people were too many. I can't reach him. But she had faith in her heart. If you just say in your heart, I know if I touch the hem of his garment, I will be made whole.
She used the opportunity. Yeah, so opportunities are always thrown at us. It's just whether we're ready to grab it.
Yes.
No matter what's in front of us. Some easy, some is thrown. Hers is a struggle.
Yeah.
But she went with it.
She went with it and she got what she was looking for.
Yes.
She got what she was looking for instantly.
Yes.
Instantly.
Just as the man and the thief that day, you know, and it's just in this, that, you know, opportunities are instantly given to us. The result is instantly given to us by our posture and our determination of taking the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another, the very last story that we're going to talk about today in the blind Bartimaeus.
Yes.
What can you say about that? The faith that he had, the opportunity that was presented to him.
See, like this, he's blind. He can only go by his other senses, by hearing. And, you know, and he's hearing people shouting, and he's heard the voices of, you know, of what this Jesus has been doing, healing the sick. And he's like, okay, let me just follow he's following the voices. Okay, it's this way, let me follow this way. And people are shouting, and he's shouting, he's like, keep quiet, trying to silence him, you know, but he wants, no, why are they silencing me? You know, he wanted his healing.
Yeah.
So he told himself, no, let me shout the loudest. You know, he used the opportunity to shout the loudest. He didn't let those people silence his voice, because you will always have people to silence you.
Yeah.
Whether you're serving in the church, whether you want to do something for Christ, they'll say, oh, this what you're doing that's not pleasing. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But he said, no, I'm going to shout the loudest so he can hear me. And he went with that determination, the opportunity to get his healing.
Yeah. And he got it.
Yeah. Instantly.
Again, so there's instant healing.
Yes.
As he takes this opportunity, they take opportunity. There is instant healing.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again in the next one.